This is a beginner's yoga practice. Find a comfortable place to sit and take a little bit of height for under your hips if you're a bit stiff in the hips, so that the hips are at least at the same height as the knees, if not a little higher. You could sit in a chair, whatever's comfortable for you. This is a short practice, approximately 15 minutes, and we'll start with a little bit of lengthened breathing, Pranayama. So begin by placing one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, and we're going to see if we can allow the breath to move more into the tummy than into the chest. So about 2/3 belly and 1/3 chest. So normal exhale, slowly inhale into the tummy, and exhale, and again inhaling into the belly, slightly more than the chest, and exhale. Then lengthened inhalation and lengthened exhalation. For the lengthened inhalation, start with the ribs moving back, and for the lengthened exhalation, start with the spine moving slightly forward. So just follow along with my instructions for the lengthened inhalation. Place the hands onto the knees. Normal inhale, normal exhale. Imagine the breath is slowly, like a trickle of air, coming in through the fingertips, up through the wrist, to the elbow, to the shoulder, ribs moving back. Breath moves up the back of the spine, lower back, middle back, spine expands, breath moves up to the head, and then it comes down to the belly as the belly expands. Exhale. So of course this is a lengthened breath, not a big breath. So long breath, not a big breath. One more time, lengthened inhalation from fingertips to elbows to shoulders, from the tailbone up the back of the spine. Lower back expands and lengthens, middle back expands, lengthens, upper back to the head, down to the belly, allowing the tummy to expand. Exhale. Now lengthen exhalation, normal inhale. Hold the breath in, slowly exhaling from fingertips to elbows to shoulders. Breath moves up the front of the spine, front of the lower back, front of the middle back, front of the upper back to the head, down the front of the spine to the upper part of the tummy, to the lower part of the tummy. Inhale. One more time, lengthened exhalation from fingertips to wrist to elbow to shoulders. Up the front of the spine, lower back, middle back, upper back to the head, down the front of the spine to the upper part of the belly, to the lower part of the belly, till you reach the end of your exhale. Inhale. Pause a moment. Apologies for the sound quality. It's very windy where I am today. Place the palms of the hands together. The Loving-Kindness Invocation for yourself. I accept myself and all people with equanimity. I embrace universal wholeness. I embody mental and physical happiness. I experience ease of well-being. Then we'll begin lying on the back, and you'll need a block or a hard-covered book for this first part, something like this, and a couple of dowel rods. So these two dowel rods, the one is about 40 centimeters long and the other one's about 55. So if you have something like that, that can be useful. You don't need these though, but the block is useful. Lie onto your back. Take the block or hard-covered book under the hips and lift both legs up into the air. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Begin by moving arms and legs in opposite directions. As you take the arms back, gather the elbows toward each other. As you bring them forward, widen the elbows. Don't try to go too far. Keep this a small, easy movement. Let the hips be heavy. Let the ribs and trunk be heavy. Let the head be heavy. Knees are unlocked. Bend your knees. Make circles with the hips now by drawing a circle in the air with the hands. After a few, change direction. So these circles are concentric circles. Then hug the knees in toward the chest. Hold the right knee, extend the left leg down. Left knee slightly bent, squeeze the left buttock, release, squeeze and release. And then take the left arm up, lengthen up into the left index finger. Make the left heel light and take a breath into the tummy. Hold both knees again. Extend the right leg down now. Squeeze the right buttock. Release. Squeeze the right buttock. Release. Right arm up, lengthening right up to the index finger. Right heel light. And take a breath into the tummy. Hug both knees in toward the chest, place the feet onto the floor, remove the block, and take the short pole behind the knee. Making a twist now, starting from the navel, drawing a smile with the knees. Arms and legs move in opposite directions. Let the head turn with the legs. Again, don't try to go too far. Keep it a small twisting action. Then remove the pole behind the knees, hands behind the head, extend the left leg out, foot points down, toes up, and pull up the front thigh. Foot back, toes flex. Foot down, toes up, pull up the front thigh with the knee slightly bent. Foot back, toes flexed. One more time, foot down, toes up, pull up the front thigh. Switching sides now. Point the right foot down, toes up, pull up the front thigh, foot back, toes flexed. Foot down, toes up, pull up the front thigh, foot back, toes flexed. One more time, foot down, toes up, pull up the front thigh, and foot back, toes flexed. Fingers under the ribs now, pressing up into the diaphragm as you swing that left leg up and down, nice and free, releasing any tension in the hip. Try not to move the hips or the back as you do this. So it's just about freeing up the hip. Once you've done a few like that, switch sides. So right leg swinging up and down. Again, nice and free and easy in that right hip. Let the hips be heavy. Let the ribs be heavy. Let the head be heavy. Rolling onto your left side now. Support your head with your left arm and lift that left leg diagonally toward the opposite shoulder.
So the left leg is going toward the outside of the right elbow. You can lean back a little for this one, which will help you to find that diagonal pattern between left hip and right shoulder. The knee stays slightly unlocked for this one. Then feet together, put the right hand onto the hip and lift just the top leg so the feet stay together and slightly lifted from the floor as you lift and lower that top leg. This is the clamshell exercise. Try not to let the hip roll back. Straighten the top leg and lift and lower the top leg, the right leg, with the kneecap facing toward the head. So thigh is turned out the whole time. Even as you lower the leg, you'll find the thigh wants to turn in, but see if you can keep that thigh turned out. Knee is unlocked. Straighten the leg now. Bend the knee, hold the right foot with the right hand. Press the hand into the foot, foot into the hand. Heel toward the outside of the buttock. Lengthen the front thigh. Tailbone forward. Take a breath into the tummy. Release that, feet together, knees slightly apart, making circles in the air with the right arm, thumb and index finger together. Change direction of the circles, freeing up any tension in the shoulder as you do these circles. Then rolling onto the other side, rolling onto the right side, lifting the right leg diagonally toward the left shoulder. The right leg goes toward the outside of the left elbow. Leaning back slightly to find that diagonal pattern of movement. Once you've done a few like that, then bend both knees, feet together. Lift and lower the top leg without rolling the hip back. So the pelvis and lower back stay still as you lift and lower the top leg, the clamshell. Then hook the little toe of the bottom leg down and lift the top leg, the left leg up and down, kneecap facing toward your head, thigh turned out. Try to keep the thigh turned out the whole time. Keep the knee unlocked. You may find the knee wants to lock on the way down. Try not to let the knee lock as you lower the leg. Straighten the knee now. Then bend the knee. Hold the left foot with the left hand. Heel toward the outside of the buttock. Knee drops slightly. Tailbone forward. And take a small breath into the tummy. Straighten both legs, feet together, knees slightly apart, making a small even circle in the air with the left arm. Change direction of the circles, freeing up any tension in that shoulder socket. And then coming back from there, take the short pole behind the knees again, hands behind the head for a mini roll-up. So you're lengthening the spine from either end of the spine. Neck lengthens and the tailbone lengthens with a little lift of the tailbone as you roll up. Keep the breathing just completely natural. Remove the pole from behind the knees. Take the pole between the palms now. Lift the elbows up into the air. Pull the armpits down toward the hips slightly. Keep lifting the elbows to spread out across the upper back. And then gently begin to roll the head from side to side to free up any tension in the neck. Try to keep that lift into the elbows with this movement. Come up onto the hands and knees now. Lift your ribs up, release your head, take a breath into the belly. Exhale, look forward, lengthen the front. Release the head, lift the ribs, inhale into the tummy. Exhale, look forward, lengthen the front of the body. One more time, lift the ribs, release the head, inhale into the tummy. Exhale, extend right leg and left arm. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend right leg and left arm. Come back, lift the ribs, release the head, inhale into the tummy. Extend left leg and right arm. Elbow to knee, inhale. Exhale, extend left leg, right arm. Lift the ribs, inhale. Sit back toward the heels, lengthen the arms forward. Slightly lift the ribs, inhale into the tummy. Exhale, extend the navel slightly forward, release the head. Slowly come up from there. Inhale, lift the ribs, release the head. Exhale, lift just the right leg with the bent knee. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lift the right leg. Inhale, knee to chest. One more time. Exhale, lift the right leg. Lift the ribs, release the head. Inhale into the tummy. Exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lift the left leg. Then come up to standing. In standing, squeeze the heels toward each other slightly. Pull up the front thighs slightly. Drop the sit bones. Keep the knees just a little bent to unlock the knees. Then in this position, take the arms out, and as you bring the arms forward, inhale into the tummy. Exhale, take the arms out. Navel down, inhale into the tummy. Navel up, exhale. Chin forward, inhale. Chin back, exhale. Changing the arms now, arms turn in and arms turn out. Arms turn in, inhale into the tummy. Arms turn out, exhale. These are just very small breaths, not a big breath. Inhale, turn arms in. Exhale, turn arms out. Remember, these are movements of the spine. Turn arms in, lengthen the back of the spine. Turn arms out, lengthen the front of the spine. Take both arms up, stay there, or come up onto the toes, squeeze the heels in. Bend the knees, take the knees out slightly. Lower the heels. Same thing, heels in, knees out. Lower the sit bones. Come back from there, turn both arms in, lengthen the back of the body. Stay there or come up onto the toes. Lengthen the front of the body, arms turned out. Stay there or come up onto the toes. Then navel down, lengthen the left side of the tummy, lean to the left and lengthen the whole left side of the body. Up, navel down, lengthen the right side of the belly, lengthen the whole right side of the body, left armpit toward left hip. Come up, navel down, turn the navel to the right, extend both arms and lift the left ear, chin in. Back to center, turn the navel to the left, extend both arms, right ear lifting, chin in. Back to center. Navel down, inhale, navel up, exhale. Lengthen the back of the body, chin forward, lengthen the front of the body, chin back. Come to the front of the mat, step your left foot back now, into a lunge, navel down, navel up. Inhale, exhale. Then lengthen the left side of the trunk, Extend right up into the left arm and down to the left heel. Come up. Left leg turns to the left. Inhale, exhale. Navel down, navel up. Left leg in front of right. Right heel lifts. Inhale, exhale. Navel down, navel up. Right leg in front of left. Navel down, navel up. Navel down, navel up. Turn the right thigh out on the tiptoes of the right foot. Inhale, exhale. Navel down, navel up. Step the right foot back. Inhale, exhale. Arms turn in, arms turn up. Lengthen the right side of the trunk all the way up to the right arm and down to the right heel. Come back from there. Now stand on the left foot and the tiptoes of the right foot. Lift the front of the pelvis. Inhale, exhale. Navel down, navel up. Stand on the left foot. Turn the right thigh out. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen left side of the trunk and lift the right side of the pelvis. Then standing on the left foot, take the right leg back, turn the right thigh in, tailbone forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen the left side of the belly. Reach up into the left arm, and if you can, bend your right knee. Extend that right leg back, turn the thigh in. If you're able to, lift the right leg behind you. Take the right leg in front of you now, turn the belly to the right. Lift the front of the pelvis. Extend both arms. Now standing on the right foot and the tiptoes of the left foot, lift the front of the pelvis. Inhale, exhale. Navel down, navel up. Standing on the right foot, navel down, navel up. Lift the right side of the belly, lengthening up into the right arm. Lift the left side of the pelvis. Stand on that right foot, left leg back, tailbone forward. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen the right side of the belly. Bend the left knee. Take the left leg back. Inhale, exhale. Lift the left leg if you can. Left leg in front, turn the belly to the left, front of the pelvis lifts. Extend both arms. Come back from there. Navel down, navel up. And now to finish, lie onto your back. Take some extra height under your head if you need to, and allow yourself to completely relax. Relax your legs, relax your feet, your knees and your hips, relax your belly and lower back, your shoulders, arms and hands, neck and throat, facial muscles, eyes, lips, cheeks and jaw. Let the weight of the body release down into the floor. Pause the video here if you need a bit longer. Otherwise, bend your knees, shift your buttocks forward to lengthen your back. Take a breath into the tummy. Shift your hips slightly to the left now. Roll onto your right side and push yourself up from there. Come up to sitting. Take some extra height to sit on if you need to. Finishing off with the Loving-Kindness Invocation. May all sentient beings accept each other and all things with equanimity. May we embrace universal wholeness. May we embody mental and physical happiness. May we experience ease of well-being. Thank you and Namaste.